Hello, Fenton here. What's all this imbroglio? Well, it's imbroglio. Oh. It's good banter. I don't know about this game. Steam tells me it's a soccer ban. I hope this music's not too loud. I have a bit of trouble with the levels. Don't know what it is. Something maybe in the background. I don't know. Anyway, let's just get into it, shall we? Let's not faff about. Imbroglio. It has controller support. Ostensibly. If I can actually get it to do anything. Hello? Imbroglio? Imbroglio, please. Now what's happening? Oh, okay. Alright. Fair enough. It's working now. Good start. I'm this dude. Look, I appear to have come from this way. Wowzers. Space or A? I can push and pull. Okay, that's good to know. So far, so Zelda. Not that Zelda invented Soccer Man, of course. Well, now what? Oh, I see. I've been rused. And? Now what? Can't get this on there. Oh, that button restarts. Come on, Imbroglio. It's £2 something on Steam. Looks nice. Looks a bit limbo-ish. Oh, I just had to stand on it for an indeterminate length of time. Left bumper or right bumper to change view. Available only if an eye icon is available. Up there in the top. I'm a bit worried that was I supposed to come this way? I guess so. But there was more to do at that start bit, I thought. Anyway, so we got 5 keys. Whoa, we can make myself motion sick with that one. God, stop pressing that button. Let's go this way, shall we? So it looks like the mechanic of this world is to put the blocks on the squares. Now, how do we best facilitate that here? Oh, we're going to block ourselves in if we're not careful. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do this. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pull that, am I? Yeah, it's already... Oh my god, pressing triangle restarts the whole thing. Okay, don't accidentally do that. Just press undo. I have to do this one last, because obviously I can't pull... You can't pull a block into a corner, so I have to do this one last and stand here to get out. I'll be able to get this one into this corner fairly simply, but whether you should do that first or not, I don't know. Let's just put it back nice and neat and tidy. So maybe I was mostly correct, except should have to do this corner first. This is exactly what I did, is it not? So what went wrong? What went wrong is that if I push this onto the edge here to get it in the place I need it to be, I can't then get out and solve the level. How has the very first level I've attempted to do stumped me so hard? I see. So if those two are there, you can't actually get around, can you? No. So my initial assumption was incorrect. Wow. Okay, well, so far, pretty challenging then, or I'm just being mental. Oh no, this one's got... I got the same problem here. I'm not going to push... Oh no, wait, it's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. Oh my god. Turns out this game's difficult. Who'd have thought? Can I push 2 blocks at once? No. Of course not. Of course not. Oh my goodness, I can't get around anything. Ah! My mind! Okay, turns out this game's hard. Let's think a bit more critically, shall we? I was expecting some sort of tutorial, and that's clearly not what's happening. So I can go either this way or this way. This doesn't achieve anything. Well, it does, kind of, but I can't then do this because I can't get around. But that one stays there, which is nice, I suppose. But then this means this one has to come this way. Yeah. Yeah. You're watching Fenton Bailey plays Imbroglio. Current level completion count 0. Am I overthinking it? No, I'm definitely not overthinking it. Like, that's definitely not what the problem is. That's nothing. That's just how it was. How do I get any of these blocks into that middle one? I can't, can I? Oh no, now I'm stuck. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Imbroglio. Alright. Alright. You got me, okay? So you can put one in the middle only by doing this, okay? But by only doing this, that means that the whole thing has to be empty, right? So that one has to be first. Okay, just needed to think for more than 2 seconds about that. What a foolish man I have been. Alright, let's tackle you. You look painfully annoying. So, one of these has to come out, the other one has to stay, or otherwise you won't have enough room to move about. Okay. So, it's not that often, really, that I play a Soccer Man game where you can push and pull. Kind of pulling is not antithetical, but it's very often not how the game is designed. And already here I am seeing a bit of an issue with this. So being able to pull means that you need to kind of forget everything you've learned about corners and soccer band games, because obviously in a corner it's like, no, don't put it in a corner. It's like Dirty Dancing. It's don't nobody puts gravy in the corner. Who's put gravy in the corner? And it's like that. The blocks are like gravy. You just don't put them in corners because you can't get them out. But if you can pull blocks, then putting gravy in the corners actually fine. It's actually good. So I guess this one's teaching me that it doesn't matter if you... It doesn't matter that you have to break it to get out, because you still have the key. Okay, right. So, back to this bad boy. Is there any way to get this on this side without causing a huge amount of problem? There is if you do this first. So maybe that's the issue. But no, because now I still have to try and... Oh no, I just have to do that all 3 times, right? Like... Wait. No, that's not going to cut it. Maybe it needs to be there first. No, I've blocked myself off. That's trivial. Getting it solved is trivial. It's getting it solved and being on the right side of the blocks. That's the problem, isn't it? So like this is almost completed state. Like that's almost what I want. So I'm just literally putting it back to how it was at the start. I don't know if this is helping in the slightest. No, close, close. Is it? Okay. Alright, we got all the keys. Now we just have to... I wish that was better labelled. That's really quite annoying. Aha! This was the start. I got out. What's this block? Don't know. Let's go and stand on one of these. I guess I have to be turning... Oh, I see. So I have to actually be in that position, which is what this block is for. There we go. So these blocks are just... That's not right. What's stopping me from... Like, is that just the solution? Oh, no, yeah. So you can't turn on the spot? I don't see how that's relevant, but I guess we're about to find out. It's got a bit, and you'll forgive me for this, because I know it's a kind of, what's the word I want? Overused not quite overused comparison. There's a better word for it, but I can't. Played out. It's a played out comparison. It's a bit like Braid. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Fenton, not every game with a cello in the soundtrack is Braid. And I'm here to tell you that it is. Yes, it is. Close your eyes. It's Braid. No, that's not very fair. I don't really want to play Braid on this channel because if you want, like, basically critical analysis for Braid is over, and if you've seen the Soldier Boy video, then you'll know what I mean. He kind of said everything that needs to be said about Braid. The same with The Witness. Even if I really, really, really like The Witness, and I think that if you didn't like it, and your name is Joseph Gordon Anderson, then basically you're a fool, and you didn't really understand it, and you're just not clever enough to get it. That's kind of my genuine opinion of that. Also, that was a joke, but that is how I feel, but that was a joke. Let's try and actually solve this puzzle while we're talking crap, shall we? And I don't really want to play Braid or The Witness on this channel because I don't really have anything new to say about it. Oh no, I'm stuck! But then I don't really have anything new to say about anything, so... Basically, just tell me. If you've not ever played The Witness, which most people have, if you've not ever played Braid, which most people have, Braid was like... Basically, no indie video game had ever been made in the world before Braid. Which again is a joke, but... If you're new to the channel, I use a lot of obviously sarcastic hyperbole, and that's what I count as being a joke. That's my opinion of what jokes are. So... Basically, I've ruined this level, I need to do it again. Maybe if that goes in there for a bit, that can just stay there while I move all this around. Actually, go even for... No, wait. It can't be done. It's impossible. The game's bugged. Dear developer of Imbroglio, your game is a bit bugged. So, alright, just, there's no way. If you pull it down here, then you're stuck behind the block. If you push it here, then the block blocks you off. Same with any of this. The only way around the block is to push it here, and push it here, pull it, push, pull, it's all the same. Salt and pepper will tell you that. That was a terrible joke, I'm so sorry. I truly apologise for that. But then now you've got the problem that you can't actually push or pull it at all. But I suppose if it's in this gap, then you're kind of alright. Except you need that gap to get around in this scenario. So you can solve one of these, but not the other. No, it's fine. It's fine. I worked it out. I'm a genius, basically. God. So far, I really like this. So far, my analysis is that it's very good. It's very difficult. And it doesn't faff around with making you feel stupid almost straight away. Almost like Puzzle of the Jellies. If you haven't watched Puzzle of the Jellies video of mine, I talk about the design of that somewhat. And I'm kind of feeling roughly the same way about this, which is high praise, to be honest with you. It's kind of got the same feel that the levels, they are quite simple in how they look, but then there's some sort of stumbling block that's the key point of the level. Oh god, I need to get this down here. Are you mad? Let's get this out of the way. Now let's get you out of the way. Now let's get you out of the way. I'm stuck! How am I going to get back around now? Don't know why I said that. How am I going to get the back around? We're playing a lot of Dragon Quest 11. Which is not relevant to this discussion, but everyone in that game's got an absolutely crazy accent. There are no normal accents in that game. Okay. Wait, how am I going to get... I also need to get back out. Did I just break it? I think I broke it. How am I going to get on the other side of this now? If I could push it from the top, actually. Wasn't that the whole point, that I couldn't do that? That's why I was having the problem. Just thinking out loud. No, I've done it again. I broke it again. Man! Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought about this old Imbroglio? Hey, that's why they called it that. That's why they called it Imbroglio. That's why they called it Imbroglio. I think, anyway. This must be correct, right? There's no other way. I don't remember how the level started, and I have no basis for believing that this is true, but this must be correct. That's definitely how that was. Probably this bit first. Yeah, this looks sensible. No, wait. No, that's how it was. No, that's exactly the same state as it was before. If I can get this here and then also get around somehow, then maybe I'd be alright. But I can't really do that. And that might be because one of these blocks is too much in the way. Maybe something like... something... Get this out of the way. Severely out of the way. Much more out of the way than it needs to be. Ah, Christ. I don't want to press triangle now because I don't want to lose that first key. The other reason I don't want to play the witness is that the first zone, the tutorial zone's very good. Man, this is going to take forever. I'm just going to press triangle. Okay, well that's very... Oh, triangle puts you back to the way you last got the key, which is less than ideal, but not the worst it could have been. Did I do this one? Let's have a quick look at this one, and then maybe we'll just call that a video. And yeah, I don't even know where these blocks need to go. The tutorial area of the witness is fine. The second island, or the second area, the mirror area is good. I guess they're both under there, yeah. And then it just sort of gets a bit weird, and the reflections bit is atrocious, and I hate it. There's another area that's generally just quite easy. And it's not really puzzles, it's more just how's Jonathan Blow tricking you this time? Let's get this one in this little alcove, that's clearly what it's for. And then some of the other zones are fine. I mean, they're all fine. The game is very good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm being overly critical for no real reason. Have I solved this? Not quite. Oh, of course. Oh, what a ruse. It's alright, it's not that bad. Could have been a lot worse. Oh wow, look, you can just get out this way. 2 to go. How long is this video? 25 minutes. Alright, that'll do. So we barely scratched the surface here of Imbroglio, but that's good. For a blind run, it wasn't 10-15 minutes of painfully easy tutorial levels, which I appreciate. Also, it's got the very nice... you still have to do all of them, right? But you don't have to... There's not one particularly you can get stuck on. You can go, right, we'll come back to that one. Maybe another level will teach you a little trick. I really like it. I really like it. And as I say, it's 50% off at the moment. £2 something or other, £5 something or other normally. On Steam at least. Came out in November last year. Relatively under the radar. But I rate it highly. Very good controller support. Runs very smoothly on my, not my massive gargantuan machine, but certainly over benchmarked for this kind of game. Music's nice. It's fine. It's good. I'm looking forward to playing it some more and seeing what more mechanics get thrown at me. Let's just have a just quickly go through, let this play out while I do my ending spiel. Imbroglio. Yeah, I rate it. It's going to get the old brain cogs going for sure. Just to revisit the game on my last blind playthrough, which I think is probably a good thing to do in these videos, was Recursed. I didn't end up going back to that more than once because it was so difficult, so confusing as well. Like, my main criticism of Recursed was that I felt like I was just diving in and out of treasure chests and not really understanding what I was doing and why I was doing it. That probably says more about me than the game. That's also how I felt in the later stages of Baba Is You, where I was kind of just mashing stuff together and seeing what was happening. Maybe that's just me and my brain, I don't know. The logical leaps between steps and then finally the solution was just a little bit too far removed for me. I don't know. Maybe that's your bag. But this seems like it's very good. Anyway, another thing I might do is I might revisit games. Oh, my cat's arrived. Say hello. I might revisit games on blind playthroughs that I eventually go through and finish and show you some of the more complicated levels. So that's something else that we can do, but that would involve me finishing one of these games. Say hello, Cammy. You got anything to say? No, she's gone quiet. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm away again with work, though, so this might be the only video this week. But anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.